This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to the Farm in Palo Alto, California, and the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Six there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's Crispin. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle by the tight end. The defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. It's a run to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. It was already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the good throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It is intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And now the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tight end goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Leonard. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
With the score, Stanford 7, Virginia Tech 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. They go with a direct snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up first and goal inside the 5.
The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B. Shield.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And completion makes it second and short. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass spot, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The defense has stuffed him twice in a row. They try to throw for it here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Receivers are bunched together. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun to hand off. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Direct snap to the back. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And we're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Wrap down the middle. It's Jackson. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, interesting call here by this offense, but you got to give the defense a lot of credit for the recognition and the speed to be able to get to the edge before he could get to the goal line. Now here comes up a 4th down. Very curious to see what they're going to do here.
They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down.
22.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Cardinal. And that will give them the lead now.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. As we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. Boom. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Hokies have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Ball's loose. They scramble for it. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Stanford offense back out there on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grinding away on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Trick 9B.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Complete to the back. Loss of 4 on the play. Brings up third down.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. He bought some time. Now lets it go. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They take the lead in the final minute.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And this time it's complete. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Third down, out of the shotgun. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go past the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A crucial pick 6.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
Virginia Tech, 31. Stanford, 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Leonard. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.